Hello, I'm Sally Gunn, and today's book, Not Yeti, written by Kelly DiPucchio and illustrated by Claire Keene, is a kind of a parable, a kind of a myth. Different cultures have different mythological beings, like ogres and leprechauns, mermaids and vampires, Bigfoot, and the abominable snowman, or Yeti. There are lots more because people have always tried to make sense of things that really don't make sense. These stories, these small stories like this, in a way, teach us how to live. The stories are simple, but it's the idea behind them that is important. In our story, we have a mythological character who always chooses kindness, no matter what other monsters say, even when he is alone and different. That is the big message. Be kind, be who you are. Not Yeti. The world is full of monsters. Well, not really, but that's the story. Some monsters kick, some pinch, and others, like Lumpy Stinker, will hide rotten egg salad sandwiches in the back of your sock drawer. Ugh. Most monsters are only interested in being right. That's a terrible thing. And they're interested in being loud and rude, but not Yeti. He crochets sweaters for penguins. He compliments the weeds as he passes them by on his morning walks. "I love that little poof thing you have going on today," he says to one of the weeds. And when he read that humpback whales sing, he rode his scooter to the pier just so that he could sing back to them. La 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 la. Yeti tried to be friendly with the other monsters. He brought them warm banana bread. And look what they did. They stuck it up their nose. I find it tastes better if you put it in your mouth instead. He made them inspirational quotes to hang on their walls, like, "Live, laugh, and love. Love wins." Instead, they made them into hats, skewered them onto their horns. That probably wouldn't have been my first choice for a place to put it, but it looks nice. He even offered to babysit for free. Baby monsters. Crud. He definitely won't do that again. There was a time when Yeti's behavior was downright abominable, and he acted a lot like Grimace, and Itchy Bottom, and most regrettably, like Lloyd. Oh, Lloyd. But one day, Yeti woke up and decided that he liked making things more than he liked breaking things. So he built a little library. Have you ever seen those where you take a book and you leave a book? And then he built a big library. These little monsters can't understand what he's doing. He befriended the bees. And he told knock-knock jokes to the trees. Knock-knock? Who's there? You. You-hoo. You-hoo again. It's Yeti again. And he rehomed his fleas. Isn't that nice? He took his fleas and made them a little house and set it out to sea. Yeti spent plenty of time alone, but he wasn't lonely. One evening, when Yeti was cheering on the newly hatched baby sea turtles as they made their way to the ocean, oh look, he even sent a message to them. He wrote Carpe Diem. That means seize the day. Oh no, here comes Lloyd. Lloyd came thundering up behind him and kicked the sand. Those look delicious. Can I eat 1 or 50? Yeti looked horrified and shook his head. He offered Lloyd a kale chip instead. Lloyd rolled his eyes and swatted the chip out of Yeti's paw. What kind of a monster are you anyway? Yeti felt the hurtful sting of his words. He took a deep breath. He counted to 13, his favorite number. And then he said, nothing, which made Lloyd furious. Lloyd may have 16 ears, but he's a lousy listener. The following day, everyone received an invitation to the annual Monster Bash and Barbecue. Everyone except for Yeti, that is. Was he disappointed? A little. After all, he had already made up his famous 7-layer dip, the one that Grimace was always so fond of wearing on her head every year. I know, Yeti said. I will throw a party of my own. He made invitations, he hung paper lanterns and paper cranes from the trees, and he put on his favorite bow tie and record album. Ooh, smooth jazz. I like smooth jazz. The moon was Yeti's first guest to arrive. The others followed soon. Look at the porpoises. And the penguin, and the sea turtles, and the birds. Everyone had an excellent time, especially Yeti. In the distance, Yeti could hear the riotous sounds of the Monster Bash and Barbecue. Dishes breaking, heads butting, and Lloyd shouting. So he turned up the music. And yes, it's true, the world is full of monsters and Yeti. And Betty. Look what she did. She brought him a cake with candles that say, "Love wins." Ah, what a wonderful thing. Look at what Yeti has done. Made a lovely garden, and Betty is helping him, and they're happy. The end. I hope you liked that story. It was pretty good, wasn't it?